Hello, guys, and we are live tonight. So, we are so pleased to have here on my business page two of Empowered Women. They are nurses. So, happy Nurses Week, everyone. So, my question for tonight this is the $1 million question. Why are nurses gradually shifting to the digital business? So, yes, the journey from nursing to become a digital business owner is an inspiring tale of transformation and innovation because as nurses, we are trained to provide compassionate care and navigate complex healthcare system to improve the patient outcomes. However, in today's rapidly evolving healthcare landscape, nurses are increasingly recognizing the potential to leverage their expertise in a different capacity. So this is a different world, guys, which is the digital business. So tonight, without further ado, I am the face behind RKK Digital Biz and Ryan and Kim Digital Lifestyle. So I will be having two nurses from UK and of course from Ireland. So tonight, let's have the floor for these two empowered women who are nurses also. So first one we have Sis Eggy. Sis, can you can you have a background about or can you share a background about yourself, and then you can share based on the experience why nurses are gradually shifting into the digital space. The floor is yours, Sis Eggy.
Thank you so much, Brother Ryan. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are. Good afternoon. My name is Ege. I am a nurse. I am based in the UK. I have been a nurse for 23 years. And prior to working in the community where I'm now based, I worked in a hospital environment. So I've worked as a hospital nurse and a community nurse. I have now gone into nurse education. So now I'm a teacher as well. So I'm a nurse educator. I am a married mother of two as well. So I am a working mum as well as being a nurse. So for a lot of us, that have been in the profession a long time, it's not it's a profession that you go in. It's a vocation. You go into it because you love
Mhm.
people, you want to help people, you want to do your best for people. But it gets to a point when you've been working in the nursing profession or in any healthcare profession for a long time where you get tired.
Yeah.
And the 12-hour shifts and the nights and the rotation, and especially when you have a family. My family's still quite young. It can be very difficult. I had times when I would go maybe 2 or 3 days without seeing my children because they would be asleep when I go to work and they would be asleep when I got back, you know things like that. And a lot of nurses are suffering from burnout as well. So
Yeah.
it all really started with COVID. A lot of things, obviously, as frontline workers, you couldn't really, you can't do nursing over the computer. But, when it came to things like the education part of it, some of these things were being done online. And, you kind of notice that actually there's a whole branch, a whole section of nursing that can be done online. Because before, there was always this thing of, oh, well, you're a nurse, you have to be face to face.
Yeah.
And it's in this day and age, with prices going up and everything, even when you have a good job, and nursing was always considered a job for life, even with a job like this, you are still going to need just an additional source of income, even if not for now, but for your retirement, definitely. And a lot of nurses are wanting to come out of the profession earlier because they're worried about burnout or because they're already feeling burnt out. So they're wanting to
Mhm.
either cut down their hours or go into something else completely. So for me, my reasoning for coming into the digital business was, one, it was something that I could do that wouldn't affect my current job. So as a nurse educator, I'm not doing the 12-hour shifts anymore. I'm not, working nights anymore. I had some time in the evenings. I had some time at weekends. And when, somebody, showed me this business and showed me, what it would take to commit to it, it was something that I could do, in addition to making sure that I could do my job, come home, do what I needed to do for the kids. And then once the kids are in bed, oh, I have a couple of hours. So it was either watch something on Netflix or make the most of my time by doing something on digital business, and just making sure that I was doing something that wasn't going to take away from it. It hasn't changed the fact that I'm a nurse. It hasn't changed the fact that I'm an educator. It hasn't
Mhm.
damaged my reputation in any way, hasn't damaged my job or my ability to do my job in any way. So it's something that I could do at my own pace. It's something that I could do when I had time. There was no pressure. I didn't have to do a certain amount every day. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do that. You already have pressures at work. The last thing you need is more pressure when you get home. So it was just something that was, in a sense, easy. It was something that, that could just
Mhm.
flow with my life as it was, and that I didn't have to think to myself, okay, now I'm gonna have to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to do to sort this out, or now I'm gonna do this and now I'm gonna do that. So the main reason was just because it was so easy to fit it into my current life rather
Yeah.
than disrupt my current life to try and accommodate it. So it was just the ease of it, and the help with the automation, everything it just fitted into place. It just slotted in perfectly with what I was already doing. So that was the main reason for me, coming from my side of things, and my branch of nursing.
Wow, wow. You know what, sis? I still resonate on you because me too. I'm a nurse educator,
Yeah,
and here in the Philippines, what I'm doing is I travel a lot. I
yeah,
travel at several places in order to do face to face with my students who wants to become a registered nurse here in the Philippines and also abroad in the
yeah,
US. So yeah, that's really true because this business really fit my schedule because if I will be having a brick and mortar business, it's really difficult for me because I'm traveling.
yeah,
So this business, I can do it anywhere, even in the airport, even in the beach, even if I'm having my break.
yeah,
That's really true. That's why nurses needs to look at this because if you want to have a business that can go along with your full-time job right now, then
yeah.
this is it. This is
Absolutely,
really a great opportunity. Thank you, Sis
absolutely.
Eggy.
No
Okay, that
problem, no
is
problem.
really great.
Thank
How
you.
about now, before we'll go to our next guest, Sis Yukai, we have comment here. Hi, sir. Hi, sisters. Watching live from North Carolina. Jerlyn, thank you so much, Jerlyn.
Thank you,
Thank you
Julian.
so much, Jerlyn, for being a great supportive for us. Okay, so I think it's now time for you, Kai. Kindly talk about your background, how many years of nursing, then talk about your experiences, why nurses or why you are shifting into this digital business gradually. The floor is yours, sis.
Thank you so much. My name is Yokai. I prefer to be called Shoko because, like, people call Yukai Yuki. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Shoko from Zimbabwe, but currently living in Ireland. I've been a nurse for 20 years in my home country and for a
Mhm.
year in Ireland. I'm a
Yeah.
mother of three. I'm married, and I just love life. I just love things. So, um, being in Zimbabwe, there were a few options for online business. The third world country,
Mhm.
electricity is erratic, the Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
it's not as here in Europe where you have Wi-Fi everywhere, you have electricity 24/7. So coming to Ireland, you also have options of taking lots of shifts in the first world. You
Yeah.
can work, the shifts are there, people are understaffed. As nurses, we love our jobs, and also we have bills to pay. So we usually don't settle for one job. We don't settle for like your normal shifts. If extra shifts are there, people will just grab the extra shifts. So there comes a time that the body will start to complain. You are working maybe 5 days a week times 12 hours, 6 days a week times 12 hours. Maybe you are like me, you are in your mid 40s. You are no longer a 19-year-old energetic girl anymore. So for me, I was taking shifts, I was working, and my family was still in Zimbabwe, and I didn't give myself a break. I worked, and I started to notice that something is not right. Then that was the same time that my family came. So sometimes I would do work. I'll come home, I have kids, I have a husband, and if you are exhausted, your emotions are
Yeah.
you can easily get irritated. And then my husband was like, is this how you operate? You have one body at a time. If that body is exhausted and it gives up, that's it for you. So that's when I started to look for another option. What can I do? I need money. We have bills, we have families back home. You want to visit places. That's when I just came across an ad and I decided to join online. And I noticed that there are a lot of nurses. I was so shocked. So nurses, as nurses, we give our all to people, and we don't have time for our families. We miss on our children growing up. We even sacrifice our health for people. And you work, sometimes you have an emergency at home, but there's no one else on the floor. What can you do? Can you live like residents of patients alone? You can't. So you are sacrificing. So
Mhm.
many nurses now are cutting on their shifts, are cutting on the extra hours. They are now going online. For online, you are earning even more than the extra shifts, while you are at the comfort of your home, while you are attending to your children's needs, while you are spending life with your spouse if you have one, while you are traveling, because you are always with your phone, you are always with your laptop, and you can even make extra monies when you are out there. So as
Yeah.
nurses, it's time to not to focus on like, where can I get extra shifts, where can I get a higher rate.
Yeah.
Nurses out there are looking for the digital marketing. They are looking for, what can we do? And as I'm at home, I'm making something extra. I love my job. I can't quit, because like, I feel like I was born for this. I'm doing my job. And at the same time, I'm making something extra. I have this side hustle. And for many, it is becoming a mainstream. So
Yeah.
nurses out there, it's time for us to open our eyes, join multitudes of nurses who are already in this business. And if you hear their stories, they are so successful. And when you have all that you need, even if you go at work, you are satisfied. You can render your services with your all, because like, you are stress free. When you want to visit, you visit. You want to take even unpaid leave, you can take, and this business will take care of you. So as nurses, as we are celebrating our nurses week, we are so grateful to be nurses. We are so grateful for the online world. We are so grateful for the opportunities that are there for us as nurses. As we are rendering our services, we are thanking the Lord for many more opportunities that are coming our way. And now we can take care of our bodies. We are no longer working like bandits, like six days in a week times 12 hours. We have something else. We have these side hustles for some main hustle that is
Mhm.
giving to us. And we are really grateful. Thank you.
Wow, wow, that's really great, sis. I love it. I love it. Yeah, of course, because right now I've encountered a news that the most common complaint of nurses who are in their 40s or late 40s and 50s are back pains and back
Yeah.
aches and everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really true. Because
Yeah.
of course, because of the adrenaline, we forget to have the proper body mechanics because of the thing that we need to move fast. We forget everything that we learned, the theory about So that's the most common complaints right now of the nurses, the back aches, any aches. So that's why, guys, if you are looking for something that would supplement your income and then that will not disrupt your full-time job as a nurse. We know we all love to become nurses. It's a noble job, but of course, with inflation coming up, we cannot fight inflation with our only first stream of income. So that's why we need a second stream of income. So
Absolutely.
that's really true. So any last word, and you can invite them, Sis Eggy and Sis UK. You can invite them or your business followers in your business page. You can invite them to our free webinar. First, yes,
Yes.
Sis Eggy first.
Yes, absolutely. So, if you have a look on my page, on my Facebook page, you will see that I've posted the information about the webinar, with all the different times and where you can register your email to join in. Once you register your email, if you're unable to watch it, because I know, especially for the UK people, it's on at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, if you can't stay up at 1 o'clock in the morning, that's okay. Once you register, you can go back and watch it later. I would highly recommend that you at least, there are many businesses out there. You see them all the time. At least give it a try. At least watch the webinar, see what this business is about. And if it's not for you, you haven't lost anything. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a free webinar. You're not paying anything for the webinar. Just go in, have a look at what it's about, and get an understanding of why so many are coming into this online business. um, it can't hurt to just find out that information for yourself. And once you watch the webinar, you can do your own due diligence. You can go and look things up, and you can research for yourself and make a decision. So don't feel that just because you've put in your email address that there's going to be pressure on you. You
yeah,
can take your time. It's your pace, it's your time. It's up to you when you do it. So I would highly recommend you, have a look. Even if it's something that you think, you'll put on the back burner till later, that's fine. There's no harm in information gathering, and there's no harm in, doing something that maybe your future self will thank you for, because I think a lot of nurses are looking to retire a little bit early these days. So
Yeah,
even
true.
even if you're not looking to give up your nursing career now, nobody's asking you to give up your career now.
yeah,
You can put that money to one side, and some point later on, when you're in your 60s and you've decided you're done, at least you have that little extra stream in the background that you can, that's gonna help you with your retirement as well. So it's something to think about, something to consider. It doesn't have to be for today. It can be something that you're doing for your future. Okay.
Mm.
that's really good. That's
Yeah,
good. Nice. That's nice. Well, Sis Eggy. Yeah, build on your dream, of course. If after
absolutely.
your retirement, if you want to do something, this
Yeah,
one will help you keep you busy. And of course, this is we are nurses. We know if we are busy, it can also help prevent you from Alzheimer's disease.
absolutely, absolutely. Keep that brain going.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, how about this, UK? Please invite your viewers and your followers from your business page. Invite them to our free webinar. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Viewers, we have a free webinar, which is like everything you need to know about this business. And also, it has testimonies of people who have been at the other where you are seated right now, and they decided to take a leap of faith, and things are now working for them. So for me, the teaching part didn't touch me that much, but the testimonies, I couldn't sleep because of those testimonies, because like it's people like us who just
Mm,
decided to, so with one click, their lives were changed. That one decision. So to me, my fear is, what if I don't do this? What if it was meant for me? What if it was
yes,
my breakthrough? I
yes,
don't want to live with the regrets. And there are some things that if I start and like it doesn't come out well, maybe I'll just lose like no 2 days sleep and that's it. But for me to think that all those figures that people are earning, and I just throw it away. I don't want to live with regret. So just give it a shot, register your emails, listen to the webinars, and there are many. Every week we have free webinars, and you are free to watch every one of them. And guys, you will not regret it. As you see, we are real people from your countries, and our lives have been changing. So we also want your life to change. So just take that leap of faith and join, and you will thank us later. Thank you.
Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Honestly, that is one of the best coming from the heart. Sis Eggy and Sis Yukai, you are really great. And I really salute you as a
Thank
nurse in your
you.
field. So before we'll end this one, I'm watching while on my short break. You know, Jerlene is also a nurse. Happy
Oh,
Nurses
wow.
Week, Jerlene
So many of us.
from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's really cool. And of course, to end this one, guys, imagine those long hours of shift work, the chaos on the hospital floor, the constant demands on your time, and the energy. As a nurse, it's a tough gig, no doubt. But what if you could ease some of the pressure without sacrificing your income? So enter the world of automated digital business while you're busy caring for others. Your digital side hustle is also caring for you by quietly generating income in the background. So the real beauty, just watch on our free webinar or connect with these two empowered nurses here. You can register your name and your email address on www.jamnaja what
Hyphen.
hyphenstrong.com. And of course, you can also register on www.thegracetk.com. So, guys, for those nurses out there, if you want to become a nursepreneur in the future, and of course, if you are um, deciding deciding to have an early retirement, or if you want to do something for your retirement, guys, this is the best business. Okay. So again, thank you so much for watching. And Sis Eggy, thank you so much for the time. Sis
Thank
Yukai,
you.
thank you so much for the time. Any last
Thank
word?
you.
Thank you. Thank you for
No,
having us.
thank you. Thank you so much for having us, Brother Ryan, and
Yeah.
enjoy Nurses Week and happy Nurses Week to all of the nurses out there and to everyone who's watching today. Thank you so much for joining us. And we hope that we've inspired you this Nurses Week to
Yeah.
take that leap, like Sis Yukai said. And, we hope to see you at some point soon in the future as one of our business partners.
Yes. How about Sis Yukai? Last word?
Thank you so much for taking your time and listening. For you to just come to listen, there's something, it's not just a coincidence. So
Yeah.
we hope to see you, learn, research, and I tell you, you will not regret. Happiness is week.
Yeah, thank you so much. And guys, of course, thank you so much. And to all nurses out there, happy Nurses Week. And we are sharing this opportunity, guys, because we know that in your heart, you need a break. And this one is one of the breakthrough that you can have. So thank you so much, and God bless you all, and see you on the inside. Bye for now.
Thank you.